Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the Salty Crew. I'm going to be your host, Damian Breeden. And today's episode, we are just going to introduce the people who are going to help out with this podcast and stuff. First, I'm going to bring over Connor, our producer.
Hi, Damien.
Hey, Connor, what's up?
Not much. What about you?
Alrighty, Connor. So I'm going to ask you some questions, mostly about how your year's been going and some expectations about this podcast.
Yep.
So we just got off winter break. So how was that?
It wasn't bad. All I did was kind of work, and I didn't do very much other than that.
Yeah, I didn't do much either. Your last semester, was it good?
Yeah, it was really good. Got all A's and B's and did pretty good actually.
And what are your expectations of this semester? Last semester?
I'm expecting to hopefully graduate and hopefully get accepted to Northwest Tech.
That's really good. And about Northwest Tech, what are you gonna do for?
I want to go in for welding.
Nice, nice. So Connor, what is your job as the producer?
So I go around and I will help people out and get ready, and I will set everything up and make sure everybody's prepared and ready to go.
Mm-hmm. So, what are your expectations for this podcast for this year?
I'm hoping it becomes something big where the community can watch and see how the school runs and how we deal with it. I guess that's what I explain it.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think it's good.
Alrighty, Connor, if you don't have anything else to say, thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
No problem. Next, I'm going to introduce Garen. He is our editor and stuff. Hey, Garen.
What's up, Damien?
So, how was your break?
Oh, it wasn't too bad. Pretty boring, actually.
Mm.
To be honest.
Yeah. So, how was last semester?
Last semester was pretty good. Got all my work done, kept my grades up, made it through.
Yeah, that's good. It's
Yeah.
always good. And this is our last semester, so how do you think it's going to go?
I think this semester, I hope it goes faster than last semester, but last semester was pretty fast, so hopefully it just goes smooth and good and we can graduate.
Yeah. So, what is your job again as the editor?
I'm the editor and sound guy, so I just make sure the videos look good and are smooth, make sure that it sounds good, make sure the music's good and everything like that.
Nice. And Garen, what are your expectations for this podcast this year?
Just to stay on track, stay motivated to record, have fun, and talk to new people, I guess.
Yeah, no, definitely. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Garen, that's on your mind?
No, I don't think so.
All right, buddy. Thank you for coming up here.
Thanks, Damien.
Too bad. Anyway, I'm going to introduce our HR, Reagan.
Damien?
What up, Reagan?
How are you?
I'm doing well. So, gonna ask the questions again. How was your break and all?
It was good. I had a good Christmas. Stayed with my family and got stuff done.
Nice. And how was your first semester of this year?
My first semester was good. I stayed on top of my homework, had good grades, and got through.
That's nice. And what are your expectations for this semester?
My expectations for this semester is to keep staying on top of my work and get better every day, and excited to graduate.
Wonderful. So, as HR, what is that going to do for us?
I'm in charge of scheduling meetings and introducing people to our episodes of the podcast.
Nice. And HR is human resources, right?
Yep.
All right. Just want to make sure. So what are your thoughts for this podcast in this year?
I think it's a really good way to connect with other people. It's a good way to get nerves out, public speaking, and hopefully we have a good time.
Nice. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No.
No? Alrighty, you can head out now. No problem. So today our social media manager is not here today, but I did interview her yesterday. So here's the interview with her and what there is to come with it. 20 hours earlier. So Armani, what is your job on what is your job? What do you do? So you're the social media person, right, for the podcast?
Yes.
So can you elaborate that for me?
So I take pictures and videos of the podcast or outside of the podcast of our class and post it onto Instagram or TikTok or Facebook onto our accounts.
That's actually really interesting. I hope we get a lot of posts on that. I think it'll be really fun, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe put some bloopers in.
Yeah.
I think that would be really funny. So, how was your break, honestly? Was it good?
My break was good. I didn't do much, just relaxed. Had a break from my mind.
That's honestly good. And then now we're back.
How was your break?
I kind of rotted. I rotted in my bed. And then, like, the last day, I did a lot of stuff. It was
That's
actually
good.
fun. So, how was your first semester? Was it good, too?
Yeah, my first semester was pretty good. I did good in all of my classes.
And you expect your second semester to go as well as the first one?
Yep.
Nice. So, you have any plans outside of school, like college and stuff, or going straight to the work?
I'm going to go to UNC for social work. That's a passion of mine. I have seen families not in good positions.
Social work is the one with, like, finding kids, like, homes and stuff?
Yeah.
What are your expectations of this podcast is going to be and all that?
I hope that this podcast is fun and allows us to connect with the community and lets them see how good we're doing in school and what it's like.
Nice. Alright, if that's all for you, Armani, it was awesome talking to you.
It was good talking to you.
Thank you. So, I'm Damian Breeden, the host of this show, and my break was pretty good and all. First semester was kind of rough, but I hope my second semester and my last semester are gonna go well enough so I can just graduate and get out of here. I hope this podcast goes well, honestly. I want this to go well just to connect with our town and stuff. Let them see how we do things here. Well, thank you for listening in for today's episode. I hope you come for the next one. And remember to stay salty out there. Bye bye.